I made horrible choices. And the women I chose to have kids with, I can't see the kids. I've been fighting for each one of them since they've been babies.
Okay.
And the kids believe I've never wanted to be there. I've been fighting for the longest. I'm going back and forth with my older daughter right now who says that I never tried to be there. And I try to show her all the pictures. I'm trying to show her receipts. And she says, I'm a psycho. You're a psycho. You're a weirdo. You're foul. And I asked her, why don't you go say something to your mom? My mom didn't do this.
How old is your daughter?
My daughter's 17. But she asks, why do you have my mom blocked? Because I don't want to fight with your mom. You have a phone. I'd rather talk to you. So now in her brain, I don't love her. I'm not trying to be there. You're always at work. Sweetheart, if dad don't work, I can't pay bills. But she don't understand that because she never was around me as much. I was married at one point. I had a child out of wedlock on purpose.
On purpose?
On purpose.
Okay. When you said I had a child out of wedlock on purpose, was that during your marriage with somebody else?
During the marriage.
So you had an affair, and as a result, you had a child?
I had a child with my receptionist. And my ex-wife.
And what do you mean by on purpose? Let's circle back to that.
Well, my ex-wife, because I wanted us, we had one child, which we have together. And I just want us to have one more kid. I'm like, let's have one more kid. And I would have been cool with that. And my ex-wife said this. She said, only a stupid bitch will have another kid with you. And I said, what? She said it again. Only a stupid bitch will have another kid with you. And I said, well, you know what? I guess I need to find a stupid bitch then.
So did you?
I found one.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
She said, only a stupid bitch will have another kid with you. And I said, what? She said it again. Only a stupid bitch will have another kid with you. And I said, well, you know what? I guess I need to find a stupid bitch then.
Just to be clear, I do not agree with keeping a man away from his children regardless of the situation unless it involves the safety of the mom or the child, right? Just to be clear. If you're doing that, that's not the situation, nobody is at risk of harm, then you're out of order. But with that being said, I have always been under the opinion that 75% of the time when these dudes have these baby mama horror stories, it's because they either A, picked a woman who was obviously a bad choice, and or did something extremely stupid or a bunch of somethings extremely stupid to put themselves in a very bad position. I've always thought that was 75% of the cases. And what I just found on Twitter, what I just played, was proof of that. So the first post that got my attention that I watched and maybe looked for more was the one where he was talking about how he has a bad relationship with his daughter with both of his children, and it's because of the mother, and he was kept away from the daughter, and he tried to talk to the daughter, but the daughter, that got my interest. I'm like, I'm feeling bad for the guy, right? So now I'm like, let me see some more videos. So I go and I search for some more videos, and what do I find? I find this man say out of his own mouth that the women that he got kids with that won't let him see him since they was babies, one of them was the mistress and the other one was the wife. That's not even the worst part. The worst part is he was married with the wife, already had one child, wanted to have another child with the wife, and the wife told him she'd be stupid to have another baby with him. So that says a lot of things. One, she don't respect you. Two, y'all probably shouldn't be together right now, if at all. And then three, before you have any other kids, period, this is a situation that you need to fix. Whether you fix it by staying together or going your separate ways. It has to be done in a specific way before you even think about having any other kids. But that's not what he did. He went out and got the secretary, or receptionist, pregnant. And he said out of his own mouth, she thought that I was going to leave my wife. I wonder why she thought that. So just think about the situation he intentionally put himself in. He's acting overly emotional because he said he wanted to get back at the wife. But just when I describe this, tell me who this sounds like. If it sounds like a man or a woman. Somebody wants to have a child, so they go ahead and intentionally have one, regardless of what the situation is around them. Who typically does that, men or women? But here it is. He's saying he wanted to have another child. The wife said absolutely not. So he intentionally got another woman pregnant. Who do you know typically, if they want to have a baby, they just have it and they don't care what the circumstance is? So this is what I mean. Don't get me wrong. Yes, it's wrong that he's being kept from the children. But this is a creation of his own stupidity. I mean, just blatant stupidity. Like, there's no justifiable reason as to why you would intentionally put yourself in the situation. Like, we can't skip over that part. That's the main part here. He intentionally put himself in this situation. Like, he was in a marriage that was going bad, really bad, obviously. And he intentionally said, you know what, I'm going to have another child right now, at this point in my life. Like, what? This is what I'm saying. 75% of the time, dudes either make the obviously wrong choice and or they make a series of extremely dumb decisions that anybody with half a brain would know, like, yeah, that was dumb. And so, Exhibit A.